Hi everybody, Mitch Lepicello here. I'm coming at you today with some more ASD topics and tips. Today's topic is time disorientation or problems with perception of time. A lot of kids and teenagers as well as young adults I see have difficulty managing time. And it's a real easy power struggle and a trap for parents to get into. So let's just talk about the problem for just a bit, and then we'll provide some tips for the problems with perception of time. So again, what happens for individuals with ASD is that they get rather hyper-focused on whatever activity or area of interest, and they literally lose that perception of what is happening around them. They kind of close off the goings-on around them and get really immersed in their activity of reading or video games or playing Legos or whatever it is that they're interested in. So that's the problem sometimes, is that they just go inside their mind and they're working stuff out and they're figuring stuff out, and it's really cool to watch, but it can be difficult in transition. So when we are asking someone to transition, a child or teenager to transition from something that they're engaged in to supper time or getting ready to leave somewhere or something, we want to do that in a way that helps them and doesn't hurt them. That's why a lot of parents for sure have already figured out we need to give them warning. So a warning is just the surface of the tips and strategies that we need for kids in this time where they get disoriented. So one of the things I like to do is explain to them what happens. So I might work with the child on helping them figure out, like, this is what happens to you, and when you tell the story about getting so involved and so on, and then working with the parents and helping you guys. So here's the tip: help them by making a slow and progressive transition. Slow and progressive transition is, for example, altering kind of their space. So it might be walking into their space that they're in. It might be communicating with them about, hey, what are you doing and what level are you at, or what are you making, and do you smell cooking going on because it's dinner time, and kind of helping them get oriented to the space that they're in without an abrupt transition or abrupt strategies. Yelling is not okay. Kind of abrupt physical intrusion into their space can be more disruptive to them. So we want to be doing it gradually and calmly, often quietly. So I use an analogy, and the analogy I use with kids and parents is that of a snorkeler and that of a scuba diver. So the person with ASD is the scuba diver. They're deep down, way beneath the ocean floor, very involved in their activity, very, head in whatever they're doing, very intensely. And it's our time to transition, so we drag them up from the bottom of the ocean really fast. Well, we know what happens to people who are snorkelers, and they often get the bends, right? So we don't want these kids to get that, to transition that quickly. And so we want to kind of bring them up easily and slowly and gently. What I help kids with is to try to also take on a bit of a snorkeler kind of approach to their activity, where they can pay attention to other things going on around them. Like a snorkeler pays attention to what's in the water, they also pay attention to shadows and light and other people, perhaps, the people they're snorkeling with. So just other kinds of things, and helping them pay attention to the things around them a little more. So hopefully those strategies can help you with your children in their transition and in their challenges with time, perception of time, and time disorientation. Good luck with that, and stay tuned for more ASD topics and tips.